Swift family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 20 video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a really nice base defense in Madden 20. Now, currently, it's pretty tough to play defense in Madden, so hopefully this video can help you guys out a bit. And yeah, without further ado, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that red subscribe button for more videos like this, and drop a like as well as comment if you have any questions about this defense, or if you want to see any other videos in the future. Leave some video suggestions down below in the comments section. So yeah, without further ado, we're just going to run this against a random gun play. Now, the play that I'm going to come out in is more of a pass defense, and this is a more pass-centric defense I'm going to be showing you guys, but it can still work against the run. So, what we're going to be coming out in is nickel. Now, when you're adjusting your players, I mean, if you're an ultimate team, you should have good pass rushers along the line. You really are going to want some fast linebackers. That's really important. And then one thing that I like to do is I like to put a safety in this defensive back spot and put a corner back deep. So, for example, I could move Patrick Robinson back deep, and we'll bring Von Bell down in here. Now, if you're an ultimate team, you're going to have more versatility because you'll have more different players. But for the purpose of this video, that's what we have to do. So, in my opinion, I'll go over those adjustments again. Good players on the defensive line, fast linebackers, put a safety in this nickel spot, and then you really need some fast safeties as well because we're in a cover 2 shell. So we're literally just going to come out in Tampa 2, and then I'll show you guys the adjustments that I like to make. So the setup is very simple. We're going to base a line, and then we're going to pinch our defense. And to pinch the defense, all you're going to do is click L1 left stick down. Now the last step is going to be to put this guy on the mid read in a deep blue. So you're going to go on him and click left stick up. Click X and left stick up. Another way you could do that is by using the quick adjustments menu. So that would be right on the D-pad twice, and then X to select the player, and then left stick up to put him in the deep blue. Now, you can use her as either of these two players. It's totally up to you. Usually I like to use her on the strong side of the field. So that means where there's more wide receivers, because your user should be able to take away any routes over here. Now, one thing that's nice about this play that I'm going to tell you guys is usually when you're usering this area of the field right here where I'm running in is an area of the field where you're really concerned about and where there's a lot of routes that attack right here. But since you have this linebacker on the deep blue, it's kind of an adjustment that you're not going to have to worry about that area as much. That linebacker is going to be able to take it away pretty well. So that's one thing that I like. And another thing that I like is I've been hearing, people have been saying stuff that nickel actually is the best block shed defense in the game. So what I mean by that is this guy right here and this guy right here have the best chance of getting block sheds due to the angle of their pass rush. So yeah, that's what I've heard from some other videos that I've watched about this defense. And just actually going against it online, I've seen that this defensive end is able to get off the block so easily. So we'll snap the ball here, and I'll just show you guys how I would use her this play. We don't have to worry about the middle of the field as much. As you can see, I let that wide receiver go, and we're able to get a block shed by someone on the defensive line. Let's see who that was. It should have been Cam Jordan. No, we actually got a block shed from the defensive tackle. So if we look at if this play is locked up, at this point in time, if he throws it, it's going to be incomplete. So the only route that would have been open would have been this one right here, and we're okay with giving that up. That's just a few yards, and if they end up making that throw a lot, you can make the adjustment. So I'll run it again, base the line, pinch the defense, and then throw whoever's in the mid read in the deep blue. Now, if you have auto flip on, it could make it so that this guy is going to be in the mid read sometimes, but if you have auto flip off, your middle linebacker will always be the one that you put in the deep blue. So hopefully that makes sense. So auto flip is like a setting you can use. It'll flip your defense based on how your opponent comes out. It should be off right now for me, but yeah. So you could have to look at your play to see you need to put in the deep blue is basically what I'm trying to say, because whoever's in the mid read zone needs to go in the deep blue. So snap the ball here again, and we're basically just going to be usering. We see R1 and come down. So we actually didn't get a block shed very quickly, which is a bit unfortunate. Usually you're able to get a really quick block shed. Sometimes practice mode is a bit wonky, so that could be a reason why. we don't get the block shed as easily. We have to check to see who's going to be in the mid read, and then whoever's in the mid read we put on that deep zone, and then we're going to user on the strong side of the field. So the strong side of the field is going to be this side of the field right here. Now obviously you can make other adjustments out of this defense if you'd like. You can do whatever you want, put people in different zones. It's totally up to you. You can do whatever you'd like in this defense. So yeah, snap the ball here, and we're basically just looking and making user plays. They actually ran a screen, which is kind of funny, but I'll go into why this is also a pretty good run defense right here. So basically, a reason why it's a pretty good run defense is you're gonna have your corners are gonna be pressed down on the outside of the field when you pinch your defense. So that's gonna take away stretch plays really well. And since you pinch your defense, it's gonna also take away inside runs. So I feel like the run defense on this is a bit underrated, especially out of nickel. Usually it's tough to play run defense. So I'll snap the ball here again, and we'll see how our user can do, as they actually went for a chop block, which is a bit weird, but this is how it would defend against slants. I'll go into instant replay and show you guys how it defends against slants. And then I'll actually show you guys another play out of this formation that you can use to get some heat on the quarterback if you're sick of just sitting back in a zone. So obviously those short routes are open, but neither of the slant routes are open, and then the quarterback gets sacked. So another play you can actually come out in here is going to be nickel blitz 2, and I'll show you guys the adjustments to get some heat with nickel blitz 2. So out of nickel, of course, we're going to call nickel blitz 2, and we'll come out in a random gun play. So just a random play, or random gun play right here. So the setup is going to be pretty simple. You're going to base a line, again, you're going to pinch your defense, and then you're actually going to send all of your linebackers on a blitz. So this is what the play will look like, and you can make adjustments out of it. And you're gonna use her as one of the safeties. It's up to you with which one you want to use her as. So first of all, I'll run this against no block running back just to show you guys how good the heat is. Now, you can make whatever adjustments you want. You could man up these guys on the outside, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Come out in something like this. Wouldn't even be a bad, or we have to put that guy on a blitz, sorry. You could come out in something like this, which wouldn't even be that bad of an idea. That's actually a pretty good defense. So we'll run it like that, but obviously you don't have to make that many adjustments. So you can see the blitz comes in pretty quickly. That was against no block running back. Now I'll block a running back and show you guys how it looks, as this will be our play here on O. And the setup, again, is gonna be base a line, pinch your defense, so it's the same setup as with the Tampa 2 defense, and then you're just gonna blitz all your linebackers. To do that, right on the D-pad and right stick down. So here's what the play is gonna look like. You can make any adjustments as you'd like. I'm not gonna make any just for the sake of the video, to keep it simple, but yeah. You can just make a user play and you get some pretty quick heat, which is nice. And you have two corners on the outside that you can do whatever you'd like with. Now they're out in a no back set, so this is a bit unfair if we send the blitz. We'd probably audible to Tampa 2 if we saw a play like this, but it's gonna be the same setup, so they're not gonna know whether you're blitzing or not, which is what's really good. It's the same setup as the Tampa 2, and look at this, we're in the Tampa 2 and it looks the same as if we were in the other defense. So here's our nice little users, and nothing is open there, and we get the sack from Cameron Jordan. So I'll show you guys the blitz one more time. We can, let's come out on a different play. I'll come out on a different play, I'll max protect, show you the blitz, and then I'll sign out. Alright, so now we have a play that we can max protect in, so I'll just max protect on offense. This is what our play is gonna look like on O. And now on defense, the setup is gonna be the same. We're gonna base a line, pinch the defense, blitz all the linebackers, and then you're gonna just come and hover in this gap right here. Now, you can make other adjustments when you do this. Usually what I like to do is, let's say there's one receiver on the left side of the field, and I'm hovering right here. I'll usually man up the outside corner on him, or I'll just put the outside corner in a deep blue, just so that we don't get beat over the top. But we know our opponent's gonna be max protecting because we've already seen them do that a few times. So you just hover right here at the snap of the ball, hover for a second, and then you can go do whatever you'd like with your user. I got caught up for a second there, so I'll run that again. It wasn't very clean pressure. So yeah, we will max protect on offense here, as they're not coming out in the proper place. So we'll max protect on offense, put these guys on blocks, and now we'll show you guys how we're gonna set this up. It's identical. Base a line, pinch the defense, blitz all linebackers, and then you're just gonna need to come hover right here in this spot with your guy. So what you would do, in my opinion, if I saw this play and I knew my opponent was gonna be max protecting, I would just put this guy on outside third, the corner on the left side. just because I'm hovering here and I don't want to get beat over the top. So I'll snap the ball, hover here for a sec, and then you can bail out and do whatever you'd like, and you see the blitz in comes in really fast. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to drop a like, and until next time, I'm out. Peace.